Good morning. Welcome to the John Mendola Show here at WILK. What a gorgeous day we had yesterday, and now some snow squalls today, and that's why we call it northeastern Pennsylvania. So weather a little crazy, but nonetheless, get out there and enjoy your day today. 3:16, pretty good day today, and tomorrow St. Patrick's Day, so you can welcome that in. Well, we got a lot to talk about today, a lot of high school basketball, got some teams alive, some teams that won last night, so we'll get to some of those coaches and some players coming up here on the John Mendola Show. Got some spring sports that are kicking off and getting ready to go as well, and we'll get to that as well in our baseball and softball magazine. We're putting it all together, getting that ready for a couple of weeks from now to get that out and get it in your hands at all of our fine local businesses that do it for you. Of course, we are driven by McCarthy Tire Service, locations at Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, Kingston, Hazleton. You'll be able to get those baseball and softball magazines at any McCarthy Tire location. Well, we are going to talk some baseball first thing this morning. Brian Jardine, the head baseball coach at North Pocono, joining us this morning. Good morning, Brian.
Right now we're down in Lewisburg. We're at Bucknell University, actually. We're going to open here. We actually have a tri-scrimmage with our good friends from down the street. We're playing Lewisburg and Mid-Valley's coming down, so working a little tri-scrimmage in, and it's just great to be outside, be on a field, beautiful facility at Bucknell here, turf facility, so it helps the cause a little bit. And like I said, we're just excited not to be in a gym or on a parking lot and see what we could do.
How close are we getting there at North Pocono? You guys able to get outside at all?
Yeah, we haven't been able to use the entire field yet, but yesterday we're actually up on the field, took advantage of the weather, and we're in the outfield a little bit to throw and work a little bit with distances, which is something that you sort of take for granted until you get out on the field for that first time and realize, I guess we have more than 60 feet down the first base, because that's where our bases are when they're parking lot. We're a little short. But, we're able to get on the field, and field looks like it should be ready for next week, I'm hoping, if all goes well weather-wise.
Well, we want to talk about the Bill Howerton Strikeout Cancer Weekend. That'll be upcoming. Let's talk about the effort this year here in 2019, where we're at.
Yeah, we're once again, we're excited, and this continues to grow, and we get great support from all the local high schools and colleges. We've actually gone with Versus Cancer as our partner with this, and it was kind of a natural marriage. Rachel Marks, who worked with the Rail Riders for a couple seasons, took a new job with Versus Cancer, and they work with the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders throughout the season. So they became our new partners this year, which we're excited about. And they set up an online donation process. Each team has a link, and they share that link via social media for online donations, with everything going directly to the Janet Weiss Hospital in Danville, which is great, where it's going to help local children in need. So we're really excited about that. And then, as I mentioned, the event itself will take place over the middle of April, where it'll be the 12th, 13th, and 14th, starting on the 12th with two high school games, and Abington Heights playing Pittston at Pittston, and at Keystone College, Wallen Paul Pack will be playing Crestwood. And it carries through the weekend, finishes on Sunday with games all over the map from PNC, who's always been a great partner, Misericordia, we have Marywood, Keystone again, and University of Scranton really has stepped up and done a great thing this year, where they've invited some local, powerhouses to play local teams at the University of Scranton. It's a triple header. We're playing Bergen Catholic out of New Jersey as the final game of a triple header. Valley View's playing Bergen Catholic out of New York, and Scranton Prep will be playing St. Joe's Prep out of Philly. So great opportunity if you're a baseball fan to get out and see some kids that can do some great things, not only locally, but like I just mentioned, some of those teams from outside the area that are being brought in for this event are pretty good.
Yeah, the Bill Howerton Strikeout Cancer Weekend there in the middle of April. We'll talk more about that as the weeks go on. Coach, always great to catch up with you. I know you got a game coming up there in about 50 minutes or so.
Yeah.
So get after it, and good luck today, and appreciate your time, Brian.
Thank you. Always appreciate what you do for our kids.
All right. Brian Jardine, the head baseball coach at North Pocono. A tri-scrimmage today. Lewisburg and Mid-Valley down there on the turf at Bucknell. So not too shabby as they get that going here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Again, what a great cause and what an effort. Brian Jardine and Jamie Shevchik, who we're going to talk a little bit later in the show too as well. But what they've done with the Bill Howerton Strikeout Cancer Weekend. Of course, Bill Howerton, the late coach, an assistant at the University of Scranton, really had a great influence on guys like Brian Jardine and Shevchik. And you see the success that those guys have had, and it's near and dear to the family there, Bill Howerton, that's for sure. So, all right, we come back here. We're going to talk some high school basketball. We got some baseball going on. We got a whole bunch of great stuff going on today. You can join us online during the week. It is thejohnmendolashow.com. And, of course, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, all that fun stuff, as we head out now to our local State Farm insurance agent, Jeremy Baczynski. Break like a good neighbor, Jeremy Baczynski, with locations in Drums and, of course, in Pottsville is there. We'll be back here in WILK.